Good day, champs. This is your guardian, Anthony Phillips Njoko, the founder of Fundednext Digital Lane, where everyone who has a knowledge gap in digital trading can get the right knowledge, get the right guide, and also get the right tools to enable them trade the financial markets profitably. So today we'll be going over the market technical breakdown for the time period of 5th of January to the 9th of January 2026. Delay to smash the like button, subscribe, and comment below you. So with that in mind, we'll be going over Euro USD and present a new forecast for this week. So for last week on Euro USD, we had this buy forecast on Euro USD. We had this buy forecast on Euro USD. This was our forecast on Euro USD to buy from this level. Okay, so instead the market rejected that buy forecast. Okay, broke the trend. Okay, the trend, your friend, broke the trend, then retested, and then it's now selling. Okay, so with this in mind, now we need to know that it is very, very important that you follow the trend. Is you don't want the market to do what you expect, instead you follow. So now this forecast was not accurate. Okay, so let's update this chart to go to the weekly time frame. And on the weekly time frame, we mark out the previous week high and previous week low. So this is the previous week high. This is the previous week low. This is the previous week low. Okay. Good. So we just, and then this is the previous week low over here. Then we go to the daily time frame, and on the daily time frame, we mark out the daily supply. So for me, this daily demand is very accurate. This is the daily demand that I'm looking for to the market respecting. So we just extend that, and then this all the way up here, Okay, then we'll go to the 4 hours time frame. So on the 4 hours time frame, what do I see? I just see that the market is already selling. So if the market push up again into this previous week low, we could expect another sell towards this. But on the long term, I'll be very patient for the market to come to get another buy from this region. So this is what I see mainly for Euro. This is what I see mainly for Euro USD. Okay, this is what I see mainly for Euro USD. You can see the simple change of currency here, and then it's sold massively. So once it gets towards the demand level here, they will now be looking for more buys. Okay, from this level. Then next on the list is GBP USD. That's Great Britain pound, United States dollar. So this was our cards for GBP USD for last week. The market was here. Okay, we said that the market should break and have a retracement zone over here, this retracement zone. But what did the market do instead? The market just came back towards this level. Okay, it the first time went up. Then we got in on the buy on Friday where it went up probably around 40 out on stop loss. Okay, so this trade is not valid anymore. This forecast is not valid anymore. So we go to the weekly time frame. We mark out the previous week high and previous week low. So this is the previous week high. This is the previous week low. Yeah, we extend this. I extend this. Then we'll go to the daily time frame. On daily time frame, mark out daily demand and daily supply. So like I see, this is not valid anymore. I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to remove this. So I'll be demand over here. working with daily demand, then daily supply all the way up here is the, then I will go to the 4 hours time frame. Then on the 4 hours time frame, I'm expecting market to come towards this level. Then we'll take our buys from that level. Then we'll take our buys from that. So that's literally what I see right now for GPUSD. The market should come towards this level. We'll take our buys from this level. Okay. For GPUSD. Then the next on the list is JPY. Okay, so the market has been ranging just like we forecast. So no extra talk. We just have to update the chart. The forecast for last week still holds. We just have to chart. So this is the previous week high, this is the previous week low. So we extend the chart this way. Then go to daily time frame. Then on daily time frame, this is the previous day high, previous day low. This is daily demand. So no daily supply can. Okay, daily supply is spotted all the way up here. Okay, so but literally I'm looking for more buys for Great Britain pound against Japanese yen. So it's still really interested. I want to get in on my buys, but I'll be way more confident if the market sells this level, then I get a buy from over here on GBP USD. Then the next on the list is XAU USD. We're already XE. Okay. So we called out a buy trade on XAU USD from this level in our VIP last week. So we called out a buy level. And if you guys can remember, there was a particular formation I told you guys I'll be watching out for, which I'm still going to do that. So this forecast day, when market was at this level, okay, yeah, so the market is meant to go to this level, then start buying from here. So this forecast literally was not actually on point. Okay, but we knew that the market would buy. We wanted the market to go the setup. So let's delete this so it doesn't look clustered and confusing. I will delete this as well. Great. So with this in mind now, our forecast for last week, we wanted it to come all the way down here. I see that this is more of an older forecast. So our forecast for last week was we wanted the market to come here towards the demand zone here and then buy, continue its buy. So literally, we are monitoring it on 1 hour time frame on Wednesday. Okay, we called out this signal already, VIP group. Okay, so this is the high without this high over here, and we extended it towards this level like this. Good. So we were monitoring the price. We were monitoring price. So when we saw that there was a shift, okay, so we're monitoring price. The market was trending smoothly, and I told you guys on that last week forecast sheet, okay, that once you have a change in character and a break of this, so once this break was confirmed, I saw a change of character is demand zone level within, and I said we're going to buy from here and aim for 1:2. Target profit was 4,407. Okay, so that's what we did. So there was a character all over here, market change character, and also broke that trend. Okay, so this was exactly what I was explaining in this week's video. So if you are confused a bit, you can go through this video and then go through our last video to understand what I just called out here. So the market bought, we placed the limit trade there, the market bought and gave to trade. Okay, so literally the market still came back here on Friday up and then continue skyrocketing. So we're aiming for the market to come towards at least the 4,500 before the end of this week. So with this in mind, let's just projected target profit. Okay, so let's do so. This previous week low still holds. Then let's mark out this previous week. The previous week high still. Let's mark out the previous week low. Then this previous week low. This is it. So then we go to the daily time frame. On daily time frame, we marked out the psychological level. Remember, it's just psychological level that I marked out here. 4,500, 4,400. So we passed the 4,400. So there is high chances that we can even head towards just the 4,450 level before there is going to be a massive retest. So on the daily frame, we mark at the daily demand. This is more like a daily demand I see over here. And the daily supply is all the way up here, right? Then we go to the 4 hours time frame. So literally what I can see on the 4 hours time frame, if the market should come to a level which it did last week Friday, we should buy. And that's what we bought from. Okay. That's what we bought from this daily demand. So you can see the market is shooting up. So our primary target now is 4,400 and the second 4,500 and second target is 4,450. That's the target, 4,450. 4,450. So this is our second target. So why I refer this 4,450 because if you look backwards here, you see that this market formed demand level of 4,450, moved up demand level again before it went up. Then this break. So this retest on the supply is still highly possible. Okay, so when it comes towards this demands and turn into a supply zone, that's what there is high chances of what before it continues to push to the upside. So with this already know what my forecast is. It should come down once it gets to 4,450. We should get another buy that will take us 4,500. Okay, so let us be very, very cautious of that and handle our trades professionally. So the next on the list is BTC USDT, Bitcoin, BTC USDT, which is a people's coin. Okay, so what we realized about Bitcoin is that our trade has been running on profit ever since we placed the trade and ever since we called out that trade. Because when we called out that trade was at December, 17 December, and the market was just fluctuating into profit, back to entry, into profit, back to entry, and then now it took off. It took off exactly on 1st of January. It took off all the way. Also, Bitcoin ETF inflows has drastically rose to $435 million for last week. So for Bitcoin, we are not talking much. We already have a projected target, but I think that the projected target is even though radar. It could hit up to 94,500. So once we hit our target before it gets to the projected target, based on professional analytical tools which we have been used to track this market. So 94,500 is the analytical tool target, but we are taking our profits, final profit at 94,000. So let us update this on the weekly time. We mark out the previous week high and previous week low. Let's look at the previous week high and previous week low. This is the previous week high. And this is the previous week low. Okay, no. Yeah, this is previous week low. So that and extend this. The line frame. So in the time frame, we have a daily demand which the market left off from, and then for our daily supply, see daily supply all the way up here. So the market is literally inside the supply currently. Okay, so there is high chances of what market having a correction. So we just have to monitor this closely and see how the market reacts. But I know that our overall target is $94,000. Okay, $94,000. We're already in profit and we already bagged some profits. Okay, so just hold your trade to hit the final profit. Then and the next is ETH USDT. ETH USDT. So on ETH USDT, we have over here, and it's been buying to the upside, buying to the upside, buying to the upside. Okay, so our massive target is the 3,300. Okay, so this is still intact. Let's just update the previous high and previous week low. Okay, so ETH USDT is still intact. So mark out, this is the previous week high, and this is the previous week low. Then go to the daily time frame. Time frame, daily supply zone, which we're expecting to get to sell from, and this is still intact. So we're taking it even before the market gets it. Okay, so I didn't actually take this trade on my account, any of my accounts, okay, but I just called out this trade for you. So this is the next trade on our list, which is RPUSDT. We're going to have to update this chart. We're still on the buy projection. The overall target is $2.5. Okay, but we're taking half profit 2.1, which is roughly 2.2. Once the market gets to 2.2, we'll close half of our positions and then break even on this trade and then hold to get to 2.5. Okay, so we take part of the profits, then hold to get to the market. Whereby the market has a correction, we're still getting to some positions that will continue the push today. So let's be mindful of that. So go to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, mark at the previous week high and previous week low. This is the previous week high over here, and this is the week low over here. Then we extend this. We extend this. Then we go to the daily frame. Daily time frame, okay, daily demand, daily supply, which we have done over here. Okay, so the new daily demand is going to be different. Okay, this is going to be the new daily demand I spot over here. Okay, terrific. So go to the 4 hours time frame. So on the 4 hours time frame, okay, we just hold the trade. Like I said, once it gets to this high, we take half of the positions out, then wait and see how the market reacts at that, because there was a massive accumulation phase here. You see, when this market rallied to this upside, there was a massive accumulation. So there is massive volume here that could resist the market from going. So expect like more of a correction phase. So I'm looking for this correction phase to continue. Okay, to the side. Okay, so we'll watch and monitor that correction phase. It can be a little bit deeper. Just take stop loss. We are just take stop loss to the 1.7600. Okay, so once it gets take half of our positions out, then we take our stop loss and put it at the entry point. So we're not losing any money anymore. So our stop is 1.6965 anymore. We adjusted it to this level. We adjusted it to this level already. So once we take half profit out, we break even. So we don't lose any other money from the money we already made from the market. So the next on the list is Litecoin, LTC USDT. So Litecoin literally has been giving us quite good structure. Okay, so I got in on the buy on Litecoin with my Bybit account, and very, very good, profitable. So for Bybit, let's update the previous week. For Litecoin, let's update the previous week high and previous week low. Okay, so this is the previous week high over here. Let's mark it as previous week high. Then this is the previous week low here. This is the previous week low over here. There's a lot that has previous week low. Perfect. So then we adjust this properly. Great. So then we go to daily time frame. Daily time frame, we mark as daily demand. So basically, from what I can see right now, This was meant to be our original daily demand. So this is the daily supply all the way up here. So this is where we expect market to come to. So this Litecoin target will be adjusted slightly. To adjust it slightly. Okay, so for daily demand I see currently, it's all the way down here. So on the 4 hours time frame, the market is already in profit, and I see that the market wants to have a little rejection to the downside. Okay, so if the market should have a little rejection to the downside on the next buys, okay, what goes up can come down. So we don't go on the next buys to aim for this side. So the psychological level I might even aiming for Litecoin could be 87, not 88 anymore, $87. Okay, so this is my forecast for Litecoin. We're already in profit though. We're in profit, and the market is giving us kind of energy that it wants to have a correction before it continues. And if you're to mark out the trend is your friend, okay, so the lows, okay, the lows of the last, the lows, mark out the lows, like when the market creates lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, okay, just mark out those because they are very solid points, and it works very very well because more touches, more response, very very well in terms of gold. Okay, so this is literally in now. So if you look properly, you see that this it touched over here. There was massive touches on this level. Okay, so the market held all the way up. So if this market should come back towards this level, slightly towards it, it's going to hold this zone, push it up to the upside. So we're using this zone, and not just this zone alone, we'll be using other tools, professional tools that will enable us to know the area where this market is going to have the correction and then continue the buy to the upside. So with this in mind now, if you are open trade, you can dive down to our website www.fundednextstella.com. You can grab a package for yourself. After you head to the academy session and our course content, okay, this content, there's a lot of materials you'll be getting. Inside the course content, there's a lot of materials. You'll be getting our 10x Crypto Academy, you'll be getting our audio books, you're getting our Rise and Grind session for free. The Rise and Grind session is for free. Then we're getting our Pro Forex. This is our Beginner Forex Part 1, a Beginner Forex Part 1B. And then our last of the list, the NASDAQ course. We're working on a synthetic indices course as well, which will be adding on this very, very soon. So then aside from that, on our website, we have integrated some like airtime. If you want to get data, like airtime, can get your airtime, you can get your data bundles here. If you want to purchase cable TV subscription, you can get it here, electricity as well. So moving forward in future, we'll be sending a lot of webinar into our webinar session where any link we need to go live stream on, like on YouTube, on Telegram, on Talk, on Facebook, on Instagram, every link is going to get. So there's going to be more activity, more influx activity. So if you just register on our platform, you can get access to this live webinars, and then we can schedule this live webinar ahead of time, so you can come on our website and get access to it. So we already have some traders to which are like my FX book news, like news, which is very very necessary. Advanced chart, market cap, crypto scanner that scans through the market chart trading opportunities for the day or for the week. Then also we have a lot of more improvements coming up, like our trade signals that we send. It will all be sent into the website. Also, what we wanted to put was our recommended prop firm for 2026, instant funding firms for trading 2026. The number one on the list is Blueberry Funded. Okay, why we recommend Blueberry Funded is because one, Blueberry Funded is like a prop firm that gives huge accounts like $50,000, $100,000 account at a very very affordable price. So they have their prime. Let's go up. Okay, this is their backed by a broker. Okay, so broker backed. Okay, no time limit, leading platform up to $2 million. Okay, 40% discount program, and after that 40% discount program expires, the next is going to be a 30% discount. So you have accounts. Step two, rapid synthetics. If you trade synthetic indices or GRI, you can get accounts here. Then instant light and instant light. So right now we are recommending the instant light, and you can get up to $100 on instant light. And on this account, you can see the profit target is not 2,000%, daily loss is 2%, profit share is 80%. Then maximum drawdown, we're talking about 50,000. Okay, maximum drawdown is trading lock. Daily drawdown type is higher of previous pictures. Time limit is unlimited. You can trade on to whenever you want to. For Forex, 1 is to 30. Evaluation, minimum trading days, none of that. Funded minimum trading is 3 days. Frequency of payout is 4, which is every two weeks you can make your withdrawal. Account copy trading is accepted. Prohibited strategies, you can read through this. So the price for this is $375. Okay, this is the original price right now, but with their 40% discount, which is going to expire at the end of today, which is of January 2026, they're getting a 40% discount. So if you remove 40% from $375, it's $150 you're removing, which is going to give you pay $225, and in naira that's roughly around 328,500. Okay, so the next on the list is the Airlight, instant Airlight. I have some interested in the instant Airlight. Why? It's because they have a maximum total loss of 10%. They don't have a daily drawdown. Okay, none. Okay, and the target profit is none. Profit share is 80% of the profit you make. Maximum drawdown type is trailing lock. Daily drawdown type is none, no daily drawdown at all. Time limit unlimited. Leverage is 1 is to 30. Evaluation minimum trading days none. Funding minimum trading days is 5. You need to trade is 5 days when you're funded. Then payout frequency is 14 days. Account copy is yes. Prohibited strategy is yes. But this is way more expensive. The other account was $375. This is $1,500. Woo! So if you remove 40% for $1,500, okay, $600 you remove from that amount. Okay, so 600 minus 1,500 is $900. So you're going to be paying $900 for this account, which is roughly 1.3 million for 10,000. A very huge difference from the other accounts. Okay, so this is literally it. But one thing you need to think of is that you're paying 1,500 or let's say $900 for the 40% discount, and then your maximum total loss is 10%. 10% of $50 is 5,000, which you're paying $900 for a leverage of 50,000, which is considerable. If you didn't discount, pay 1,500 for 5,000, that's maximum drawdown. So you instant light, let's say you're not getting any discount, you're paying the whole 375. The maximum loss is times 50,000 is 2,000. So it's 2,000, which is 4%, 2,000. We are paying 375. Okay, so this is something you should just do the plus and minus and consider that before making sense, because the lower the amount you pay, the lower the risk you get. The lower the amount you pay, the lower the risk. But if you think about it, if you go for the $100,000 on the instant light, okay, and you pay $750, okay, $750. Let's just say that's the amount you pay. Let's say now you go to the profit maximum loss. Maximum loss is 4%. 4% of $100,000 is $4,000, but you pay $750. But if you had paid 1,500 for the instant light, okay, it's going to give you a maximum drawdown of 5,000. But here you're paying $750, okay, but you're getting a maximum drawdown of what? 4,000 for a $100,000 account. So is it better you use the money to get a $50,000 account to get 10% maximum drawdown, to get a $100,000 account that you can get 4% maximum drawdown. So think of it. Plus discount that is currently going on. So you're going to be getting less than $750. Okay. So that's just the way you do the plus and minus to pick a profit account to go for. Then the next on the list is Fundednext. Why we chose Fundednext is because it has great rules. Okay, unlike any other account, great rules. This, for instance, we'll be talking more about just the instant, but the price is very, 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 very high. They are extremely high, and they don't currently have a discount in their products, and they know that if you want to work with them, if you want to trade with them, you should afford these accounts. So for Fundednext, they are it is very, very possible for you to actually handle it. It's very, very easy. Professional trading, not come February, but this is not what I'm talking about now. I'm going to their website or reach out to me and I'll send you a link. The link is going to be on our description. I've added a link on this link tree. Link is going to be on our link tree, and the link will be on our WhatsApp group and Telegram group. So if you need it, just go over there and use the link. Use our link, you're getting a discount when you buy from them. Okay? So it's a line for this. Okay. So for Stella instance, the account they have is just which was the price that was dropped. Then the 10,000 that you're paying roughly. Let's say you're going for $20,000 account. The maximum loss is what 6%, which is 1,000 to 100% leverage. So you're putting in $600 and your maximum is you don't have a daily down. The stop maximum loss limit type is holding is allowed. Performance reward is 80%. On demand reward is whenever you hit 10% immediately. No consistency rule that a lot of profits who are instant funded have. That's why we have Fundednext. Then the refundable fee, there is no refundable fee, and the reset application. If you want to reset accounts is above the apply for errors. Okay, so this is literally what reach out to me, get this account or fund your account on recommended broker, like get your account on there. On HFM you get a 100% deposit bonus, on X get little spreads, zero spread accounts, and you'll be able to place trade. Come on, lock in on the give yourself 2 months, 3 months accounts. Once you make withdrawal, get multiple accounts, and you'll be able to get massive result at the end of 2026. Income achieve it, and by us, your site on the FX and 10 digital link will be able to guide you through the necessary steps to achieve this. So I wish you, like I said earlier, join our Telegram community, our WhatsApp community. Signals drops, free signals will be dropped, paid signals will drop in the VIP group, attract a little fee, and be able to get the value, we get the opportunity and earn money much and have a profitable trading